Good afternoon, ladies and gents. How are you? I am in a much better state than I was yesterday, let me tell you. So, planned the wife a surprise 40th birthday party on Sunday. And yes, I haven't been that shit-faced in a while. And yeah, it was a rough day. It was a struggle. I managed to make it up here in afternoon just to check in on Colin Fish, but whew, it was a quick retreat, was that one. So there we go. Don't do it very often. No why. Absolutely no why. So yeah, well, we're on episode number 7 of this at the moment. Getting a fright Phil at minute, aren't you? And to be honest, I ain't got too much for this one. The Chagoi release at the weekend was just phenomenal again. So I mean, yeah, you saw, the gates are open, it let loose, and it was absolutely bonkers. And was it sell out by about 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock or something? I can't quite remember, but going to be a lot of happy people get them, that's for sure. To sit alongside the Saito Ginrin Crash is looking phenomenal, by the way. So yes, it's all good. Long may it continue. We'll keep bringing these exciting batches of fish as much as we can. And so yeah, it did leave me. I'm sort of walking around this morning, going, I know what I need to get sorted out, but like I say, genuinely, the sort of quality level of Nisai that's left right now is so high that there is a pond I'm going to have to smash into it. There's no two ways about it. I'm trying to free a pond up outside so I can actually get a selection done and move and wean them numbers down, get some out. I was even staring at the golden corn stash this morning, going, probably need to ease a few of these out. I just couldn't do it. I did a size check at the same time, mate. It seems like 56 cm at the top end. And I've got about 6 weeks left, so not too bad, not too far off my 60 cm target. Ain't going to be all of them, but yeah, they're looking phenomenal nonetheless. And I soon went off that idea, let me tell you. Yeah, so who knows? However, this week is going to be very much about the auctions. I think it's got to be a week and a half, maybe even 2 weeks now since we've actually had any running in any of the groups. And the plan is actually I'm going to delve into a lot of these higher level pieces that I've got and gamble on the higher price starts and see where we go. See if we can tempt a few of you in. And then yeah, have a wean round and see what I've got amongst a few other batches. There's the Saito Kawaku ponds I've got outside. We're going to have a delve in and wrestle around. And I did a couple of NND Shiros last week, I think. Got another drop of NND Sankeys in that growing pond we're working through. So bit by bit, folks, we'll get caught up. The events are off my back for now as well. So we've actually got some time to focus, which is phenomenal. Now, obviously, part of today's episode as well, I'm working in is and we'll get another one this week. Gonna absolutely flip it. But yes, the Wheel of Torture. We've had 2 prize competitions running. One being the Saito Ginrin, sorry, not fucking hell, you see, Marino Ginrin Karashi 60 cm beast male Nisai that's gone up on one draw. And then the choice of a yellow monkey or orange monkey in the more premium one that we did as well. And I get a feeling what's going to get picked, whoever wins that one. So what I'm actually going to do, we'll get one loaded up now and get that out of the way, because a few people might have just tuned in for. I'll see my viewing numbers in a minute drop off when I've done this, and then I'll do the other one towards the end. So we'll start with the Marido Karashi, because I've actually got that all loaded up. You just give me a moment. That's had a lot of entries, that one, being how the ticket sort of price was structured. So it really is going to be a lucky winner on that one. And yeah, for those who have tuned in the comments, let me know. I mean, I'm happy. You've supported it phenomenally well again with this one. So, but what did you prefer there? Is it obviously when we're doing the dearer one, you like a tenner on an entry. For a tenner here on the Karashi, you got the 5 entries. So is it more or less frustrating when you've got more chances, but then there's more people in it, or are the odds actually the same? Let me know what you think. And I have got the Wheel of Torture here. Look, if I can get it on the screen. On that one. So I have mixed it up. That's had a right old shuffle because somebody was just a bit concerned the other week. So when I copy the list in that's exported out the system, I completely shuffle the pack. And in fact, to show you one more time, I'm going to shuffle it once more. There we go, look. And it's on the long treacherous spin. So this one, you can't see it because it's covered over, is for the Marido Ginrin Karashigoi. Well, let me just take that banner off a minute. You can see it there now, look. Marido Ginrin Karashi, 60 cm male monster. It really is going to be such an epically big fish, that one. So let's give it a spin now. And best of luck to everybody who's taken part. Let's see who the lucky one's going to be. Oh, I can't click it on that screen. Give us a moment. Good luck, everyone. And of course, it's on a treacherous 60-second spin as well, of course. What is it, 510 entries? That really is going to be a lucky person on that lot. Oh, slowing down. I can't see a thing on there either. Even more treacherous. Oh, is it? Richard Gasping, there we go. Congratulations on that one. You are the winner of that phenomenal Ginring Karashigoi. So well done. And yeah, well, obviously be overwintering with us till the end of March, unless you're heated, which you'll be welcome to take it sooner. Well, that phenomenal lump of a fish is now yours. Well done. Let me wang that off the screen. Who's gutted? Who's fuming? I think there's one in. How are you feeling about it, Chris? Should have just bought it, pal. Should have bought it when you had a chance. Right, fantastic. Let me make a note of that one. Richard. That's pretty fantastic. I tell you what, let's load the other one straight up. I'm not gonna torture you like that. I need to reset this. Just bear with me a second, folks. I'm on the other bit here. There we go. Right, new one. Just going to copy the list over. Also very competitive one again, to be fair. Let's have a look. 153 entries on that one still. Okay. Right, so let me show you that one. Just bear with us a sec. So you can see there, look, that is before. That's just the list copied over. So you can see, I know a few people get worried when they don't see the names. You see the whole thing all loaded in. And then we hit the shuffle, and I'll do it a few times as well. And then I'm all set to fire it up, which we'll do now. In fact, hang on, I've got to change the torture settings, and I don't want a 10-second spin. That's not very dramatic. Right, so this one This is for the choice of either the Nisai Yellow Monkey female or Nisai Orange Monkey male. They're actually both in the same pond. One was the orange one was a bit more progressed growth wise. You got the male female divide. I do get the feeling the orange one is going to be the choice. That does look pretty spectacular. However, we will wait and see who the lucky winner is first. So again, good luck and thank you to everyone who's took part in that one. Let's see who it is. Yeah, I get excited as you. I'm not watching this. I can actually see this one. Oh, fucking hell, Tom. It's just tortured you again. I tell you what. Oh, is that going to stop? Oh, Mark. Congratulations, pal. I'm sure I've seen Mark. He is his ear as well. There you go, pal. Wow. Well done. And you'll have to let me know which one. It really is torture, Tom, isn't it? Especially when that bit slows down. Yeah, always on 1 minute. Yes, Mark, well done. Is it going to be yellow or orange, pal? Let me know. And again, we'll get that sorted. Same thing, it can stay in that pond till end of March. No worries. Or certainly with that one, we can maybe look at a bit of additional. You'll have to give me a shout, let me know. But yeah, well done, pal. Well done. So that's that one then. Let's get that off now. Thank you very much. Anyone got any suggestions for this week's? I'm sure I've got plenty to dive in. I've got a bit of an idea myself. But yeah, time will tell with that one. Let's see what we can get done. And yeah, so as like I say, other than that, we're going to be focusing this week heavily on the auctions in the WhatsApp groups and primarily going to be in my Ricky Stoddart group with some absolute quality pieces out of what is my top Nisai pond. I've got some phenomenal pieces down in what we know as pond 28 that I've been conditioning, what I would call koi showfish for sure, for over here. And Tom was Miss Toyota. Oh, he got to. It's actually a good shout, but I feel quite upset about it already, mate. It's a good idea. I think I should probably grant that one for sure. One little seed I have got to drop with growing. So you want me to raffle it and then sit looking at it for however many months? Yeah, awesome. Nice idea, Tom. Let me. I've got a bit of a video here, feel. I think that's the right one. Here we go. So let me play this for you, and then I'll give you a bit of information. I don't know. I'll leave the sound on actually. Now look at that pretty lot. And shower in there. Oh, really quite something. Now, I genuinely, we were going to actually start doing something with these last week, but I'm a bit snookered right now for a pond to be able to split it down. However, just imagine if that whole pond of Tosai was from Nogami Koi Farm, of all places. Wouldn't that be quite remarkable? Imagine if it were that pond that on a video when I was in Japan, I said I was actually thinking about, and I was, I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit him in. Well, imagine if that was them and I did manage to fit him in. And I mean, just imagine it's both Kohaku and Showa, nice even split from Nogami and from the new parent set he's been having huge success with from the Showa, which actually originates from Igarashi Kazuto, of all places. Really, really quite unique. I mean, it'd just be phenomenal, wouldn't it? And I mean, imagine if we was able to do something that was also, as always, really, really, really good value. There we go. That's about as much as I've got you from that one. Just a load of theoretical stuff. And if anyone can help me come up with a plan for creating a pond, we might be able to do something quite cool with those. But should we have another look? Oh, that is one dreamy pond full of fish. It has been years since I've had fish from that farm. Not easy to get, primarily because he's demanding Asia, to be fair. And you may well remember quite a unique time. I say a unique time. I didn't play that big a part, but during the summer when I was actually doing my own breeding, you may well remember. Yeah, Craig's already seen 15 that he wants. Nice. How about a full season Azukari grow on event? Yeah, I mean, that'd be awesome. The only problem with that, in all honesty, is the costs associated. And I've got in the habit, or I like to make them as accessible as possible. We've sort of got in the mode that we do it for a set period now, and then there's going to be the option to possibly extend. But I do like the idea. We could explore it for sure. But yeah, anyway, years. But if you remember, when I was over, I shared some of the videos over the summer when I was actually went and spent a lot of time with the family doing quite a few rounds of Kurosen. The Black Friday at the beginning, absolutely treacherous because they had a phenomenal year for Showa, funnily enough. And as well as the female, this line originating from Igarashi Kazuto, the males of the line come from Dainichi Toyota, of course. Any decent breeder who has a phenomenal understanding of koi seems to want to know or knows to go to that place. Unbelievable. So yeah, it's an amazing, the tie-ins as well that you get here, isn't it? Obviously, yeah, male fish. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think there's a big influence looking at how these develop. The bit Chikara said to me with the Showa especially is that they're very beautiful from a young age. And it seems to be the case. The Sumi comes up and it's there and it's stable as well and seems to just sit and stay there and develop through. There's so many already stunning fish that, yeah, it's not like they're finished and going to go downhill. It's a characteristic that they tend to stay like it. And if you tie that back, I mean, Igarashi Kazuto, the lines that guy had, his whole ethos was on longevity of quality. From the breeding to the raising, he actually used male fish. His methodology towards male fish was that he would use older male fish that were still of a high quality that he knew he would get a lower yield from because they'd be less effective. But again, he knows he's putting the quality in. So this is when you look deep into them bloodlines, you understand the makeup. And yeah, quite unique because I don't know the full origins of Kazuto Showa. I just know the ethos of the farm, and it's just depth of quality. So I expected him to say Dainichi, to be honest, when we were talking, given Nogami's heritage and tie into there. But no, it was the Kazuto heritage. So yeah, amazing stuff. So in all seriousness, yes, those Nogami Tosai, we are looking at what we can do, because I have such admiration for that farm. Throughout my time doing any work experience trip, they've been closely aligned to me. So I met the family when I was 13. He gave me my first lesson back then in actually handling a fish. I still remember now, it put me right on the spot, picking like a 60-odd centimetre Sankey up. I absolutely shit my pants. And he was the first person that showed me the spinning technique to do it. And my first work experience trip, I spent a few days at the house with them as well. It was pretty cool. And all throughout, he's obviously, he's Dainichi Obi-kai. He's a very serious guy in a lot of stuff. When it comes to that koi, serious stuff. And like the very person who made me feel like I knew nothing several times throughout that process last year when I was doing my spawning, and loved every moment of it. So it's very, very nice to get. And that's not, I'm talking about the show here. Nogami's all about kohaku. And this is serious stuff. One of only 2 lines that currently have real strong ties to Kagura, the famous Kagura bloodline. And that's what comes through. The Beni on Nogami Kohaku is like nothing else. You'll see it, you'll get it there, you'll get it at Maruyama, you'll get it in some strains of Dainichi. But it sits stronger actually in the Maruyama and the Nogami Kohaku. So yeah, to get them, I genuinely can't remember the last time, because even I thought I was going to miss this year, because I'd spoke to Chica in the summer when it come round to the first round that I wanted, because I wanted to get them and make sure they were also affordable. We said, yeah, all good, got to it, went, oh, sorry, I've sold them all. I'm like, oh, fuck. And it just so happened that when I was there, pushed and yeah, managed to get that lot. So we're going to do a deep dive on it. I'm actually going to get a video shot. It seemed like ages since I've done a video for the channel. I know I've been on live quite a bit, but actually getting it done here because operations have been too busy. But we're going to do a bit more of a deep dive into the bloodline and those fish. And hopefully by then I'll have decided what the flipping heck we're going to do with them. But stand by for that. It's going to be a great one with an absolute top breeder. I do like the idea there, trying to do it season long. I know a lot of you would love that. It's just the cost around it. But let's see what we can cook up on that one. Yes, there is. Would love to see more Tamasaba videos. Yeah, I'd love to get back to getting more. But the thing is with the Tamasaba, I need my new season lotted. As soon as all my new Tosai are in, there's going to be shitloads of Tamasaba content, because there's so much happened on that scene, especially with NND, that going to be loads and to follow over the season as well. I think Tom's decided on a prize competition as a Miss Toyota Tosai. I think that's a pretty good shout, pal, as well, to be honest. So other than that, I've not got too much for you, other than stay tuned on the WhatsApp groups this coming week. I'm going to really take a few gambles on a few fish. Certainly at that kind of £500 start bid that we have. Gambles. There's been a particular Dainichi show I've seen doing the rounds, and I'm trying to decide if I'm brave enough at the moment, but it does make for good fun, all sides, even those who are just watching it. So let's wait and see where I get with those ones. You're going to get back now, because Cole's in there stripping a filter chamber down at the minute, and he, just before I came in here, he attempted to scald himself with water out the heating system. And fair play to him, he's still stood there doing it now after making me shit myself. It scalded his skin off. Oh, the joys of running a koi farm, eh? But other than that, I'm back tomorrow night anyway for question time live. No theme for tomorrow night. I'm just going to go with your questions. So yes, get them at the ready, and we'll go with that one. So yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. And like I say, stay tuned for everything we've discussed, and I will catch you all tomorrow night. Fingers crossed. I'll see you then.